Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris with the Lotz Real Estate Group. Our mission is to help you know more about our community. Subscribe. It gets this valuable information out to everybody wanting to know more about Livingston County and the greater community. We serve people like you every single day with buying and selling. If you're looking for more information, call us today. Let's dive in. So we're talking about the top builders in Livingston County. This list is in no apparent order. This is just some of the builders that I love here in this community, and they average from production spec builders, semi-custom, and custom options. One size does not fit all. New construction is a crazy process. So a lot of the things when it comes to building, experience, professionalism, quality, what your product is that you are looking to build, whether it be a neighborhood setting, a build your land, bring your builder type setting, a semi-custom and a custom option. It's not one size fits all. So interviewing multiple builders and getting that chemistry or feeling that chemistry. And a lot of that has to do with like the personalities and what you're looking for when you're working with a builder. No different than when you're interviewing real estate agents, lenders, so on and so forth. Wanting to do business and enjoying that process of the business is 90% the battle. Alan Edwin, building dream homes across Michigan and Indiana. Alan Edwin Homes specializes in new construction with quality, affordability, and style. They offer extensive floor plan library catering to diverse needs and personal preferences. Their communities boast excellent locations near major cities, just outside, but creating nice price points and affordability for your average or your first-time home buyer situation. And we're going to dive into that. Offering convenience and access to amenities from quiet rural settings to vibrant towns. They cater to various lifestyles committed to energy efficiency, and they'll talk about that all day long. Their energy efficiency standards, where the standard is, where they are, and where a lot of other builders kind of fall into that.
Save the planet.
They've got communities all over the place. If you want to know more about Alan Edwin, check out their developments on their website. Two of the developments that they are developing here in Livingston County, both in Fowlerville, one off of, or the south side of Fowlerville, one off the north side of Fowlerville. Couldn't have said it better myself. Great quality, semi-custom options that you can tailor to what you are looking for, and then massive affordability. There is another development in Howell on the north side. So price points can be a little bit different in Howell, $4 to $475. Fowlerville might be $375 to $425. And especially when you're looking for a little more bang for your buck, newer, better conveniences, you're gonna have to start broadening your reach from Brighton. That's where it's yielding the largest price point here in Livingston County. That's not a bad thing. I think door to door from those communities to downtown Brighton is probably 20 minutes plus or minus. You couldn't be any closer. Next one I'm a huge fan of. It's Mitchell Building Company. It's led by originally Emily's father, but Emily is currently leading that charge. A phenomenal local custom, semi-custom home builder in our community. She does not have, they do not have, massive developments, but they are developing certain communities that historically have been there, predominantly in Fowlerville at this point in time. They finished out one in Pinckney off of M36 right next to the Ace Hardware store, and they built things to great affordability, what people are looking for in a downsize or a step up type situation, and they're building things that are very tangible and doing a great job at lessening that distance of supply and demand. Obviously, it's part of their business, but at the end of the day, they're building things that people want, enjoy, and need here in this community. I think that when it comes to builders, a lot of that personal touch has a massive impact on it. That's why, when you call us, you get Pat and ourselves. You Pat and me. When you work with Mitchell Building Company, you get Emily throughout the whole part of the process, and the personal touch, the quality control is definitely noteworthy. And if you're looking for a smaller local builder, understands this community, Mitchell Building Co. and Emily, you can't beat them. Next one is Rod Piron. We've had a lot of our clients use Rod and that builder here in this community. It's predominantly Putnam Township, Hamburg Township. There are a few developing sites, not developments, but developing sites here in this community with Rod. off of D19 and Darwin Road in Putnam Township or the Pinckney Greater community. And then there's a few lots for sale that they are developing and probably actively in the process of developing at the corner of Brighton Road and Chilson. Semi-custom, custom options all over Livingston County. Great options and a lot in Pinckney and Brighton. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. I've been working a lot with Nick, Rod's son. I think Rod is kind of phasing out of the business, but Nick is cut from the same cloth. Personal touch, they're along on the job sites every single day. Nick knows exactly what's going on. Great resource and great experience throughout the whole new construction process. Next one, Doyle Homes. Doyle Homes is a family-owned and operated custom home builder in Howell. They have been building homes in the area for over 30 years and have a reputation for quality craftsmanship and attention to detail. We've also had a lot of clients or friends of friends that have used Doyle Homes. They cannot say enough good things about Doyle Homes. Quality is at the forefront, energy efficiency is at the forefront, and supposedly he loves doing Easter eggs. And what I mean by that is every single home he has built, there has been one very unique custom option that is only to that house itself. So if you're looking for your custom one-of-a-kind options, Doyle Homes might be the builder for you. Next one, Ruin Brothers. Ruin Brothers Construction is a custom home builder based in Howell, Michigan. They have been in business since 1990 and specialize in building high-end homes. It's two brothers and a big family-oriented business. Outside of the two brothers, I believe there's some other relatives that have a part in the process for the new construction. I recently had a real estate agent friend use Ruin Brothers, and she swears by them. Personal touch, the accessibility, them being on the job site, quality at the forefront. You're not going to go wrong, and you're not going to go wrong with any of these builders. Obviously, from a semi-custom, custom option, whether it's building on your lot or working with them on one of their developed lots, that's a little bit different. And then from an Allen Edwin and a sizable developing communities, Pulte Homes, MI Homes, Lombardo Homes, it's a little bit different of a stretch, but Mitchell, Rod, Doyle, Ruin Brothers, you're not going to go wrong with any of these. And I think a lot of it has to do with, again, that team chemistry and who you want to do business with. Spencer & Sons Construction is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Howell and the greater Livingston County community for over 30 years. They specialize in kitchen and bathroom remodels, as well as basement finishings, additions, and exterior remodeling. They are a fully licensed insured company, and all of these companies are, with a team of experienced and qualified professionals. Quality is always at the forefront, and again, it's a massively family-oriented business. Everyone has a role in that process, whether it's the individual is answering the phones, to designing, to the actual build process. And I think a lot of these builders, my perspective of why you put them on this list, are just that, family, local, and always excelling at accomplishing what customers are looking for to the 10th degree. You're not going to go wrong with Spencer & Sons. Last one from a custom, semi-custom option is going to be Bible Construction. They're based in Howell, specialize in building custom homes, and offer a lot of services with over 20 years of experience, then probably even more. They're known for their commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized services. They build diverse styles, price points, from charming cottages to spacious lakefront homes. Another local family-oriented business here in our local community. They're definitely one that you shouldn't miss when you're doing your interviews and checking out builders here in this community. The last four kind of fall into more of a production or a spec builder at this point in time, with their own developments sprinkled throughout these communities, and we're just going to run through them. There are some pros and cons. There are some differences, and at this point in time, all of these builders are building quality homes, or should be building quality homes, very similar construction material. It's really going to fit down to your needs and wants from a bone square footage location standpoint. And that's the difference from a lot of these production or spec builder options. But Pulte Homes, MI Homes, Lombardo, and Capital Homes. So I think a lot of it has to do is where they're developing, the school districts they're developing in, and then two, just those products. So it's not a bad thing to go in and see all four of these production builders to kind of see what their products are and to see what they're producing. And, I think a lot of the times they have their spec floor plans. You're either going to like it, you don't like it. It's either going to work for you or doesn't work for you, or you want something different in some capacity. Maybe another builder on that list has the ability or has a standard option that kind of fits those needs a little bit more. Mitchell Building Rod, Doyle Homes, Ruin Brothers, Spencer and Sons, and Bible Construction. They're going to build you exactly what you want, whatever you want, and work with you to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. So this is a small sampling of many home builders here in Livingston County. It is not a complete list, so it is very important to do your research, compare prices, compare features, and compare customer reviews before making your final decision with what builder you're going to move forward with. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe. It gets this valuable information out to everyone wanting to know more about Livingston County and the greater community. We serve people like you every day with buying and selling. If you're looking for more information, call us today, and we'll see you in the next one.